This is Andy Peralta, Boxing Social in association with Betfred. I'm delighted to be joined by Stephen Swifty Smith here in Wythenshawe. Stephen, we've unfortunately just witnessed your man Sam-Hyde come up just short against Jumah-Hyde in the English Cruiserweight title fight and British Final Eliminator title fight. What was your thoughts on the fight and the score?
I thought it was a good fight. I thought the scores were pretty bang on, to be honest with you. I thought it was a good competitive fight. A lot of people had an even after 6. 7, 8 good rounds, and then I thought Sam took his foot off the gas a little bit, 9 and 10. I thought Jumah kept his work rate up, and at the end, I thought it was probably 7-5 Jumah.
Is there anything else that you feel Sam could have done?
No, you know what, I thought they're both relatively inexperienced pros. I think the two of them will learn a lot from it. I think it was a good hard 12 rounds where it'll do them both well going forward when they both get in competitive fights again. I think, look, it's not for now straight away. They'll both go back, they'll both watch the fight and they'll both learn things from it. But I just think, you know what, it'll be good for them going forward, but I think the right one won it.
It was a brilliant fight, and obviously the scores edged towards Jumah. Some others would have scored it towards obviously Sam, but it was a tight fight and a brilliant one at that. Do you think because of just how good a fight it was, that's kind of kept Sam in the mix? If it was, say, a poor fight, then he would have maybe had a bit of a rebuilding job to do?
Of course, yeah. I mean, if he went out and blew away, then it's a rebuild. You look at it as sort of he's lost to the English title level and stuff, but I think both of these are going to progress on past that. So I think it was one of them fights where it's probably come early in the career, but they both could have met further down the line. I think they're both going to go on past the English title level. It was just one of them things, they come up against each other, and Jumah won it on the night. I think it was, again, some people may have thought Sam won tonight. I think if Sam would have sort of kept his foot on the gas in mainly 9 and 10, I think if he wins round 9 and 10, wins one of them, it's a different fight. Do you know what I mean? If he wins one of the rounds Jumah won, he didn't lose the fight on the card. So if he goes out and wins 9 and 10, in my opinion, he wins the fight. And I think it was just little things he's started to just experience. You know what I mean? He's brand new. He's learning over the course of 12 rounds, and you learn through doing more of them. There's times when to put your foot on the gas, there's times when to try and nick a rest, and he'll learn that. Again, he's brand new to it at a title level, and he'll come again.
Jumah will obviously move on to face Richard Riakporhe now, or whenever that fight is finally called. How do you think he would fare against Richard Riakporhe?
Listen, he can mix it with anyone in this division, in this country, because he's talented. He's shown he can do it. He can have a fight, but he can box, and he's quite slick for the southpaw as well. So I think he's got a lot of ability. He can move forward, and he's well talked of. He's respected in the game at the weight. There's not going to be many that are going to queue up to fight him.
And just a word on yourself as well. What are you up to now? Obviously back in the gym by all accounts from this Monday. Yeah,
just back in. Had a nice Christmas with my family and stuff, so I'm back in now, and just get fit again, and then make progression, see what it's about. Just when I'm ready to fight again. I haven't put a date on it yet, but I just want to get in, get a fight, and just aim towards trying to maybe get a European title shot or something. What is
the plan with regards to the amount of fights and the process towards either a European or your eventual aim of trying to challenge for another world title?
Yeah, just see what's about. I don't know what the situation is the minute. I've said I'm probably going to fight at lightweight now anyway, so I don't know what's the situation with the European lightweight title. So whether the fellow's got it's going to defend it or whether he's going to give it up, I'm not sure. So get back in and just concentrate on myself, getting fit and being ready to fight, and then seeing if that's there and that's about, and if I can get a shot for it.
I just want to get a word on your brother as well, Callum. Obviously a lot of talk at the minute with his future. Canelo's name flying about, whose name's also been linked with Billy Joe. Yeah. What's your understanding of it all? I
just seen what ESPN put out, that Canelo fight, May the 2nd, and it'll be against Callum Smith or Billy Joe Saunders. So as far as that goes, to 50-50 with the two of them. I've heard a few rumours since that Billy Joe's got the fight, so it'd be interesting to see. If it's one of them two, then it's good for the country, and it's hopefully everyone will get behind whoever it is and can go into a big event against probably the biggest name in the sport.
Would it be a frustrating situation for you guys as Callum's brother, where if say Billy Joe was to get it and Callum didn't, would you guys be frustrated for him? Would you be annoyed at all?
Listen, Callum and Billy Joe are both not going to build their careers just on whether he can fight Canelo or not. You've seen it. It happened sort of too much with Amir Khan. He sort of ends up basing his career on whether he fought Mayweather or not. It didn't happen for him, and it was dead frustrating. So, you learn lessons from other people, and I think they both learn off that. They won't both put all their eggs in one basket and go for Canelo. So if it comes off, brilliant. You know, you get your opportunity against the biggest name in the sport. If it doesn't, then you know, two of them have got aspirations. They both started boxing to become world champion. They've done it. Now they've both got plans to go and try and unify the division and go and try and be, you know, Billy Joe's won a 2-weight world title. Just go and keep setting goals. You know, I don't think they started boxing to say I want to fight Canelo. I think they fought boxing to make their own goals, and I think they've both got a lot more than just fighting Canelo.
Well, Stephen, final question as well. In about a month's time, Wilder Fury 2 out in Las Vegas. Just break it down for me. How do you see it playing out?
Obviously, any fight with Wilder in could end at any minute. I think, you know, he's freakishly powerful, but you know, I like Tyson Fury in the first fight. I thought he won it, and I felt sorry for him that he didn't get it. I think he can definitely go out and outbox him again. I think he can win every round. I think you've seen that in the last fight though. The last fight with Wilder had, I don't think he won a round before he pulls out that 1-2 and he knocks him out. So he's always dangerous. I'd like to see Fury, you know, outbox him and then put his foot on the gas a little bit towards the end and just make it a little bit more clear this time. I'd like to see him win the fight and bring the title home.
Well, Stephen Smith, I appreciate your time as always. I'll let you crack on now and enjoy the rest of your day, and good luck with the game later. United Liverpool. Cheers, Stephen.
Nice one, mate.